Hello, bonjour. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be out here. I had this plan today that I was going to come into the garden, have a quick chat with you, and because yesterday was lovely. But now I'm looking up and there are grey clouds everywhere. I came into the garden yesterday for the first time for what feels like months. It's only weeks, but it feels like a lot longer. Duncan's been down here a lot more than me. One reason or another, I've just not got down here. And I was so surprised how things have come on again. You know, I like to show you when the garden's blooming. And at the moment, to me, it's stunning. And it's just where everything has grown so well. It's so peaceful. It's like it's this little hub of quietness, because all that greenery is keeping any noise out. So even the traffic from the road, which you know is not far away, but it's keeping it out a lot more, and it just feels like a little piece of heaven. I'll show you round quickly. Another reason I've come down here for is to do some weeding, because I've been feeling a little bit guilty because Duncan has been doing all the gardening. And I noticed, it's obviously made, you know, having not been here for a few weeks, it's made me realise how the vegetables have obviously come along, as well as everything else. Duncan tends to concentrate on this part of the garden, and I deal with the vegetables. We haven't got a lot there this year, obviously, but you know, but it's better than nothing. So, let me show you around. Okay, I'm going to try and hold my tripod and show you round, and hopefully that'll work out okay. I've also, as you notice, got my microphone on. That first part I just recorded, I've got a feeling I didn't turn it on. But you'll still hear it because I'll turn the sound up when I'm editing. Anyway, can you hear that bird in the background? I still don't know which one it is. Possibly a blue tit? I don't know. I'm not. Is it a tweeter they call them? Anyway, let's turn you round and I will show you around the garden, obviously. Okay, let's look. The bamboo over there has grown nicely. The japonica is even more huger. I'm making up my own words. This is where Duncan chopped that tree down. If you remember, I did a video of him chopping the tree down. So we've got this big gap here at the moment. Some of it's started to try and come back again, but anyway, the gnomes are at home. Oh, I forgot to show you this and this bed. Downside of using my phone camera instead of our big other camera is I can't get the distance, so I have to keep moving. But I'm really pleased. See the buddleia there? That was a miniature buddleia we bought, and last year didn't seem to do a lot, and it's still looking a little bit spindly, but I'm so pleased that it's out in bloom this year, and hopefully it won't get too much bigger, because we didn't want a huge one in the garden. And to show you from this angle, Duncan's in the process of giving their little so-called summer house a lick of paint to protect it. Let's carry on around the garden a bit more. This, I think any regulars will know, this part of the garden I absolutely love as well. It just, I don't know, it's just like a little secret garden. It's like a little woodland almost, and I love the fact that this plant here, which some of you may know the name of it, I don't, it's just, again, this has got huge this year, and it's the sort of plant you'd see around maybe a pond or a lake, which sadly we can't have. It's my favourite little gate. And that's over there is the buddleia that just grows on its own because it's a communal part of the area. See, now we can't see past the garden because obviously the farmer's crop is growing well. This rose here I bought for about €1 should I say, in Lidl. It was being thrown away or sold for €1, and I saved it, but it's the first year it's actually looking okay. You see there, green as far as the eye can see because of the farmer's crop. It's a shame that we lose the view, but at the same time it does make us feel so secluded. This is in there somewhere is where the birds are singing. But it's obviously such a small bird I can't even see it. Just got a bit of rain in my eye. Fingers crossed we get round the garden even if I don't get the weeding done. This little bed is quite nice and established now as well. We're thinking about getting some more fuchsias. That again this year fantastic. The weather's obviously been very favourable to a lot of plants this year, and fuchsias, as delicate as they look, are very hardy. Thinking about getting some more. There you can see the clematis growing lovely, and it's grown quicker than we could keep up with to train it along the wires here. Same with this one. It's growing lovely across the top of the gazebo here. You can see those grey clouds. Please be nice to me. And we got a honeysuckle a couple of years ago, which was actually first year of having some bloom on it. So that's good. Can't actually smell anything yet. I don't know if we've gone and bought one that doesn't smell, but anyway, I know sometimes they smell better in the evening. Duncan's been obviously trimming stuff back a bit down here again. This rose, if anybody remembers, I said about this rose. It was a rose that was given to me when it was small, and a friend of ours was moving house and she asked us to look after it, and in the meantime she died. And I am just over the moon that this year it's looking so beautiful. I love these roses that have got this stripe in them. You can see me in there wearing my garden boots. It's quite funny, when I put them on they were full of cobwebs. Shows you when I last wore them. That's the light we bought at the Big Grenier, and it's now got a light inside it. Trying to move slowly, but I can feel the rain coming. There's another fuchsia. The lavender's growing. Yeah, something tells me I'm not going to get much done in the garden today, so I should be back inside editing. Now this tree, I think I've already said in another video, we think we've lost it. We've had these for so long, and just for some reason this just does not like our soil. And I think if we dig that up, we'll probably find it's got a lot of bugs at the bottom eating the roots. It's got just a little bit of garden left, rubbish should I say, left there to clear. Little bits of wood that will probably go in our wood, starter wood for the wood burner. In here we did actually put a lot of wild seeds. Now, I know some wildflowers are what you'd call weeds, but I think a lot of these are just weeds. They're not the nice weeds. So we're going to be covering it up soon in the hope that next year we can do it properly. There's some raspberries coming. They've come through from Leon's side, but I will be picking those because they're on my side. This is another one that's been struggling, but it's getting there. Kelly, if you're watching, you must have to tell me what some of these are called. I mean, there's that one, which is very small, but not so. We're not really sure on the name of most of these plants because we tend to pick them up because of where they can go and how big they can go, but we forget the names every time. But each of those has got quite big this year. Same with these. I'm not totally sure. They should be yellow, but everything else seems okay, so I don't know. Let's have a quick look round the Potager, and then I think I'm going to have to go in. Onions are coming on okay. Oh, let me put my hood up because it's starting to rain. That plant that there is an avocado plant. I put the pit in the ground to see if it would go, and it's taken, so that's my 2 butternut squashes. They've come on okay. And here we've got a mixture of my carrots and celeriac. Both seem to be quite healthy. We'll just wait and see what we get from that. And I don't know if you can see, but we have a lot of blackberries coming this year. So that'd be fantastic when we get them come through, as long as we get to them before the birds get them. We've had a few raspberries, but I don't think this is going to be doing very well. I think it's because it's in a pot. They never seem to get a lot of fruit, and they're never very big. And sadly, in the polytunnel, we did have 4 tomato plants. The first one, it did break at first, but it seemed to be okay because a cat sat on it, but then that died, and then for some reason the second one died as well. So we're left with 2 plants now. So we'll get what we can out of it. Look at that cobweb in there now, got raindrops on it. How pretty is that? It's the little things that please me. Here we got the strawberries have come on. Again, there's not a lot of plants there. We lost a few in the winter, but they're coming back, and we've got a little bit of fruit on them. Again, the nasturtiums have taken over, covering those potatoes that we didn't plant. I don't know if you can see, but the rain is coming down quite heavy now. I'm going to go into the polytunnel while it gets rid of its heavy bit. Ooh, listen to that. Yes, so that's put paid to my weeding. And obviously with this rain there's going to be a few more growing. Oh. I just wanted to, so I was just checking my microphone was still there. The reason for getting this, doing this video as well, was because I just wanted to explain the very short video that I was going to show you today. A few weeks ago we got an email from Cedric, and Cedric appears in this video, so now whenever I'm talking about him you can put a face to a name. He invited us, the same as everybody else is invited, to a musical evening. It was going to be a harpist and his choir, and it was going to be in front of the church and the bar. So we had that on Friday evening, and we were so lucky that the weather was just fantastic. So they set up in front, as you'll see in the videos, and we sat there and watched the choir. And we think he must have 2 different choirs, a man's choir and a women's choir, because the men, we don't remember seeing the men in the choir before, but anyway, so he had this huge choir, and they got such a lovely tone to them, and this was the first time that we even found out that Cedric could sing like he can, and he's got a really nice voice. So and it was good fun. He's always so he makes it all fun, and you'll see also in the video that the choir especially I think his main choir, which are called Epingle, were obviously told to wear just, I don't know whether it was strange items, silver items or what, but they were wearing some really bizarre things. See if you can spot in the video some of the bizarre things some of them are wearing. It's a bit like Where's Wally and Where's the Duck? But we had a really great evening. The sun went down and it did start to get a bit chilly when the harpist started, so we did give up then and we went inside. And also you'll see, remember Frank and David? They were with us. We sat there with Sharon, us two and Frank and David, and we had a really good laugh. So now you will see the video of the choir. So enjoy. I mean, it's only snippets. I didn't do the whole lot because it, to be honest, my arm was killing me trying to film it. But it's just snippets of what he's done with them, and have a go at some English songs as well as French songs. And he does obviously a bit of a warm-up and everything. Look at my hair where I've got wet. And but yeah, it was an enjoyable evening. I think it's about 6 minutes of choir, but it's not like a really operatic type choir. It's a fun choir. So enjoy and let me know in the comments what you think of it. Here, the rain stopped now. Au revoir.
J'enflammerai la scène ce soir. Car ce soir, Super Trooper, la lumière me poursuit sous les projecteurs. J'oublierai mes heures pour être enfin la meilleure. Et ce soir, Super Trooper, si les flashs m'éblouissent, je tiendrai de
make a leave.
every smile you take, every day. touching you. I want to break free and pop up kite. She's fresh, fresh. And nice the best. Let this groove. Set in your shoes. It's alright, alright, alright. Let this groove. Hallelujah, it's raining men. It's raining men. Let this groove. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Oh, down, down, life is life.
Pour bien comprendre, c'est une autre chorale que celle-ci.
There's not an English song. Yes.
Les femmes sont à l'honneur.
Yes. Yeah.
Elles nous baladent depuis des années, depuis des millions d'années en vérité. Elles le sont vraiment aujourd'hui, pas suffisamment, mais réellement. Parce que chacun et chacune à sa place, mais surtout chacune. Vraiment. À vous toutes. Son la 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 volta,
la protesta, son más veras por la fo, son la viuda la revolta, de la coyota. Belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman,
On n'avait pas du tout maman. C'est sur la chante, c'est parti. 1, 2, 3, on se mélange, on se balade. 1, 2.
Belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, yeah.
Belle maman, yeah.
Belle maman, belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, yeah.
Belle maman, belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, yeah.
Belle maman, belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, belle maman, yeah. Belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, belle maman, yeah. Again and then